3, 2, 1, go. Alright, guys, welcome back. If you missed the beginning of the stream here, we have the last of the first round here. It's going to be SeanPM in red, playing as the Ethiopians, and we have TYS11 playing with the Lithuanians. And it's going to be a fun couple of sets tonight. We do have some round 2 action this evening as well, and a little bit of a surprise for you guys later, so looking forward to it.
Yeah, we actually have a lot more to show tonight than the first two, so I'm really looking forward to it too.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. As always, guys, we are on this lovely map here called Jungle Arabia, and we're going to follow the monkey of SeanPM for a second. Don't know how you guys are enjoying the tournament so far, but big shout outs to Jabari. He's definitely done a lot of the work behind the scenes, so if you guys are enjoying the tournament, thank him, and
You can,
throw the
I
hypes in the
appreciate it.
chat.
I appreciate it, man, but you can stop plugging me. I'm not like a person with my own channel or content or anything. I just wanted to see the tournament happen, you know?
It's okay, you can be the co-caster that everybody
Yeah, no,
loves.
I do appreciate the co-casting role very much.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun though. Both players being fairly active with the scout here, actually. So good to see. Lithuanians versus Ethiopians, kind of an interesting matchup. I honestly favor Lithuanians here. Personally, I
Yeah.
think it makes a lot of sense to have Lithuanians on a map like this. And I really love TY's map here. He's got a safe stone in the back. Unfortunately, his hunt's a little awkward, but he's got a good front where he can wall up, save his berries and his gold, really. I think he's got a pretty solid position back here. But Sean, also a good map. He might even have a better map, but he does have a one very open side here, so we'll have to see how that works out for him.
Yeah, I definitely agree that Lithuanians are probably better here. I think especially at lower elos, knights do better when microed lightly than archers, and I would assume Lithuanians playing knights while Ethiopians is playing archers.
Yeah,
And yeah, how are you calling him? TYS TIS?
I'm gonna call him TY or TYS11. I don't know. The red
Yeah, well,
or the blue player
T
even.
yeah, well, TY's base is also excellent. I personally would love to have this wall to the TC. It would surprise me if he doesn't wall off at all.
For sure. No worries, I will heal you. Welcome, welcome. And Torgo here, rooting for Sean. So have to see how that works out for him. Very strange. We're having TY actually take the straggler tree with what is 8 villagers. He's going to wait for the boar to come in here. So with Lithuanians, this is a little bit more feasible as he still has 3 villagers in queue. And not something you would really normally see with many other civs. But that extra starting food at the beginning for Lithuanians is just so nice.
Yeah, that's actually kind of a pro macro or micro move there. You know, he's not letting any sheep rot. His villas are working 100% of the time. It's like actually perfect for his efficiency.
Yeah, I mean, obviously getting wood is never a bad thing, but he is only 3 on wood, and he could still actually add the barracks here pretty shortly if he did want to do a militia drush or go into man at arms. So, gonna be interesting to see. We do have the boar coming in here for Sean, and you can see the opposite side here as he does not have villagers working on anything else, and there is a bit more idle time for him. So, definitely well played for TY here. We'll have to see how this continues. What's up, Geo? Welcome, welcome. But yeah, it
No,
looks like
no.
gold, early gold here for Ethiopians. So maybe we're gonna see a fast feudal archer attempt. But I don't think he has the food here.
I think he'll probably go up around 23-ish bills if I had to guess.
Yeah,
No need to
Howls,
click up so
unfortunately.
soon.
Monkey v monkey fight went down here, and Sean wins that fight there. So he will have all the scouting in the world. Speaking of scouting, looks like TY didn't even really find his opponent. He can kind of assume his opponent is in that general area, but didn't actually see it himself. And then on the opposite side, the scouting for Sean, perfect all the way around his base, sees all of his resources, but has yet to move forward, and looks like he is going in that direction right now. Really enjoying this Arabia gen. It's pretty solid. Got a few random pieces. I like the map gen here a little bit better than the one last night. Cliffs, not quite as easily accessible to walling off this time. So we'll be interested to see how that works out. And we do have TY already in the feudal age. Sean just now clicking, so a lot on wood here for TY. It kind of feels weird, but he is going to get his stable up, barracks already up, grabbing the farm upgrade. Looking pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like he's going to get a couple scouts up long before his opponent even hits feudal. And with the way he's been playing, I bet he'll micro those pretty effectively and maybe even pick a build. Definitely make things tough for Sean as he's trying to set up his archers at the start of feudal.
Yeah, and it's like you said, a good bit ahead. Scouts should be popping out there. Actually, there it is already out on the field, and it's headed forward immediately to trying to find his opponent. Fortunately, we're gonna have a barracks up, and it will be feudal age very soon, as the massive wall up has begun here for Sean. So he's really trying to wall up his base and secure his position here.
Yeah, and I'll just say I'm like really impressed with the play of both these players. After what we saw from the other round one games, these guys are having very little idle time. They seem to have build orders. They're walling. They killed their boars under the TC. I mean, they're doing basically everything already.
Yeah, looking pretty good. We have more scouts coming across the field. Walling not really going to be in time, so spearmen will be needed here. And eco though for TY is looking much better, as he will actually add an archery range, probably expecting the spears, and just has both of his eco upgrades already, so having a little bit of a better start here.
Yeah, TY is looking very sharp to add the stable and the range this early. I mean, he'll be able to have any unit comp he wants, while Sean is still, just getting out a couple spears.
Yeah, and it's going to be an interesting position. I mean, this fight here is actually really good for Sean. He's going to take out one spear, half the HP on the other. And I think he'll have his walls up here before too long on the front. And he's trying to wall up the other side as well. We'll have the spears there to protect. Blacksmith will be coming down. I do love the town watch at this point. I think it's a very underrated technology. And I think it's great that he's going to go ahead and grab that. Walling up now is TY, so he got his map presence out and went in for some vills, but didn't get any. But still looking solid overall. Only one archery range here for our Ethiopian player, so he's going to be playing defensively, it looks like. Fletching on its way.
Yeah, but he has a lot of archers queued. I, as an archer player, think that it's looking pretty good. He's got his walls up. I assume that he'll wait till he has a large mass, or he'll maybe even save it for castle aids to attack. He's getting into his ideal comp of archers.
Yeah, he needs to get some more on food, though. He's not even close with the food that he's going to need to click up, so going to be a little bit yet. Has quite a few on berries. Only one lumber camp, sitting at 26 vills, down a few, but decent bit more idle time here.
Ooh, just passing on the spear. That's okay. Here we go.
It looks like he's going to take out the scout, and he's going to head forward, but now we have what will be 4 skirmishers. Going to be very safe at home here, and he's probably going to click up faster because he has wheelbarrow, horse collar, and he has 16 on food right now, 13 of which is on farms. But on the other side, Sean also going to be walled up. He's starting to add the farm numbers now. He also gets that Ethiopian bonus with the extra resources as you age up, so that's also quite a nice little thing for them. Will be a blacksmith, and here comes the skirmishers, probably looking to get some upgrades before too long, but honestly, I don't even think he needs military upgrades right now. I think he just needs to focus on his economy, get it onto gold, and clicked up to the next stage.
Yeah, I would agree. These skirms are purely defensive. The sooner he can get up and get knights out, the sooner he can really take the initiative and maybe even win the game in castle.
Yeah, and I feel like Ethiopians' movement speed on their trash is very highly underrated. I think it's a magnificent bonus on top of what they already get as far as starting food and the relic bonus, and definitely a solid civ to choose here, and should be very interesting to see how this one plays out here.
Yep, I think Geo's observation in the chat is very valid. Blue is the better macro player. He has like one vil of idle TC time, which is less than I would ever have in Castle Age. He has all the castle or all the feudal age eco upgrades, and I think that that's kind of the decisive factor in a lot of the games like this. He's just going to be able to field more army with more upgrades sooner, and in addition to that, he'll be making knights to primarily archers. So I'm favoring TY a lot here.
Yeah, and Sean, he does have military forward, but all the counters are here. So, excuse me.
Yeah,
So it's gonna be hard for him to do any damage. There's one farmer here that could potentially be picked off at some point, but I don't think he's gonna get it. He's going to have to deal with a lot here. Castle Age, Archer, padded Archer armor is on its way in as well. But, you know, at the same time, it's looking a little bit better for Sean Zico here. He's dropping a lot more farms. He has a good gold count, going to go for a market. Shouldn't be all that far behind.
yeah, it's a very wise market that's really going to save him a lot in terms of the timing. And, you know, he doesn't have the eco upgrades, but the fill count is close. You know, he's definitely competitive still.
And Sean's coming home with his army. It's just the right move here. He can't do any damage, doesn't want to lose the army. He could probably have looped around to this wood line up here and tried to do some damage, but the skirms are there in a good number, so I don't disagree with
Yeah,
this play to come back home at all.
yeah, I think coming home is definitely a smart move. It's a tournament. He's gonna not have a good fight with those archers. Maybe he can poke a little, but he's not gonna have a good fight until they're upgraded. And if he leaves them out in the field, they risk getting cleaned up if his opponent hits Castle Age right now and suddenly two knights run out.
Absolutely, but he will be clicking up here, so it should be pretty good timing for him.
Yep, I mean, no matter what happens, I think these players are both pretty solid. They're going to field pretty large, decent armies, and I think we're going to see a good game here.
Yeah, I mean, we have the right upgrades coming in for the Knight switch. Wouldn't be too surprised to see that come in here pretty shortly. And Knight Skirm is going to soon be so difficult to deal with here.
Yeah, I mean, Ethiopians do get the free pikemen, and of course he has the barracks. I see he's actually adding one now, so yeah, he's going for probably crossbows pikes. This is actually, yeah, definitely the correct comp. And he's going to be hitting Castle Age actually with more military Sean. So I think he's actually going to be able to fight versus Knight and Skirmisher pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, he's adding an archery range. I don't know where you're seeing this barracks, but
I mean, he must have built the barracks in order to build the range, you know? Just talking about the initial barracks.
oh, I thought you said he was building a second one.
No.
But that would have been an interesting move. But Elite Skirm in, we're going to have Bot Canero before Cav upgrades, which is kind of interesting. But Relics, something that we should see prioritized here that we're not seeing just yet. Potentially when he gets enough wood this time. Although we do have TY going for the town center on the gold, so he will be playing this 2TC. I like the upgrades coming in right now, though, for Sean. He's going to have a pretty good position. Going to have the +1 on defense for his pikemen. And Botkin coming in as well. Crossbow, I'm sure, won't be too far behind. Looks like it's queued behind an archer, actually.
Yep, and he has the walls to fight behind as well. He's actually sitting pretty right now, for sure.
Yeah, making a weird decision, potentially moving out there. Not sure I like that.
Ooh.
I'm gonna move back in. Yeah, he should be fine here. But this palisade gate will go down really quickly, so gonna have to fight here.
Yeah. And
Crossbow will be in a second.
yeah, the skirms actually do counter his entire army. He might actually be in more trouble than I'm saying.
Yeah, and they're fast-moving skirms, so if we're seeing the micro from at all here for TY, he may be dodging shots at this point.
Yeah, and he is two-shotting the skirms, so at least until they get archer or the archer armor in, Sean's gonna be taking decent fights here.
Yeah, and if he micros this properly, he should be able to push this back. Pikemen will come in, but the Knights coming in at the same time, so good fights for Sean here. Good military control for both.
Yeah, Sean's micro is actually excellent.
Yeah, the issue now though is the monastery has become placed. We do have one monk that went to the center first, gonna grab a relic, so we'll have +1 attack for free, and we're gonna get some nice gold income from that as well.
Yeah. And I do think Sean needs to add something else to his army. Assuming his opponent sticks with skirms, and I see he's getting the second armor upgrade now, this army is eventually going to get whittled down by skirms.
That and the economy lead is slowly growing here, considering it's 2 TCs to 1. Looking like we're gonna see either the military needs to make something happen here, or I think TY will just pull away with this with his economy and being able to spam. I will heal you. He could add siege. I'm not so sure siege would be the best option at the moment, just because of the knights being here. But I actually think he should add monks.
A few monks would really help this army. But in general, he's going for a decent comp. But, like, yeah, as you can see right now, it's not holding up.
What are these wolves doing? The wolves are everywhere. They followed a Vil from TY in here, and now they're doing the job, and they're actually gonna get a Vil kill. I think it's gonna be
And
close.
it's very weird. I don't know why the wolves would aggro that Vil.
Oh, it will go down. So no woo woo tonight, but yeah, I think a monk and you convert 1 or 2 knights, and then the skirms pose no threat really.
Yeah, the thing with skirms is that they're so easily countered by just a couple knights, and if you can get those through conversions, that's really perfect.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he could go camel himself. Ethiopians do have camel. Do believe they lack the upgrade at the end, the last defense upgrade, but you know that's not always the end of the world here, especially in the early going. So no stable yet though. Sean gonna wall up some more resources here as he's gonna try to wall this wood line he's taking back home. But again, this 2TC play starting to pay off. And look at TY's resources. He could click Imp anytime.
Yeah, I mean, you win games with the military, and eco is what feeds the military, and it looks like TY is just breaking away with the eco here. And if he hits Imp first, gets Cavalier, gets the next round of upgrades on the skirms, I feel like Sean's going to be very far behind.
Yeah, TY is missing some buildings, so won't be able to go up just yet, but shouldn't be too long. And there's Wheelbarrow and a second TC coming in for Sean now. So he's adding some siege as well, so he's thinking about trying to deal with this with siege. Siege against knights I just don't like so much, but we'll see what he goes
With his micro, he might be able to guard the siege with the pikes. I feel like this comp can definitely win versus knight pike or a knight skirmisher.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree. I think it's just going to be hard because he's going Mangonel here, and a couple of knights could just swoop in and take it. So we'll see what happens. See how this micro is. We'll see if it pays off. +2 defense on the pikeman. Looks like needs ballistics, but otherwise his crossbows would become fully upgraded. But I think TY is about to transition to Imp. He has a town center. I don't know, it's going to be 3 TCs actually. Alright, no. I thought it was a university back there. Sigling saying no. And we have some Vil sneaking over here. Not sure where these guys are going here.
They're going for stone. Yeah, I did notice he walled out, or no, that was actually Sean who walled out all his stone. So yeah, that's a very weird place for those Vils to go.
Yeah, I feel like he wants to go buy a castle here. He's got tons of gold, so I think that's probably what he's going to try to do. Oh, the Mangonel's going to get killed by skirmishers. Gets only one good shot here. It's the issues with Mangonel here.
Yeah, but that one shot might have actually paid for the Mangonel.
Potentially, yes. I honestly would rather see him go his own camels or knights here rather than try to do that.
Yep, as his army flees in retreat.
It's going to be a forward town center. And actually, Sean sent a few crossbows over here.
Yeah, that's crazy good game sense from Sean. He must have scouted a Vil walking this way or something, because I can't imagine why he would suspect that his opponent would be over here.
Yeah, it's really strange. No ballistics. We'll lose a Vil or two, maybe 3, 4 Vils, but this should go up still, I think. As more Vils are headed forward here.
Yeah, no ballistics is huge. I actually always get ballistics immediately. I say it doubles the damage output of crossbows, and I don't think that's an exaggeration. Well, he is successful in denying the town center, at least.
Yeah, Mangonel coming across the center as well. Goes down to skirmishers again, but he should probably take this fight with the pikemen as bait here. This town center is going to go up. Knights are going to clean this up. 3 TCs for both. Sean's really catching up in the eco numbers right now, but Imperial Age already on its way in, as well as ballistics here. Weasel, I wish you the best of luck in trying to figure that one out, my friend. But if you must know, I believe both these players are, is it like 1050 to 1100-ish?
I believe Sean is like 1150.
Okay. So, a little higher than what we've seen thus far. Forward market for TY here. Hasn't needed one just yet. This hill is a beautiful spot to hold for TY too. He's going to take some excellent trades here. Would really like to see what we're going to have TY go for. He's got Vils coming forward. I think we're going to see a forward castle here. And I kind of like it. Nope, we're going to see a defensive castle on the hill. Also not a bad castle.
Ooh, but it's so unnecessary to, put up a possible doubt castle right now when he's about to hit in. But it does look like the crossbows are running. Unless these skirms all just eat the worst shot ever, that castle will go up.
Yeah, I mean, they take a pretty decent shot, but he only lost, looks like 1. Knights are coming forward, but no ballistics. Going to try to shoot these down. Pikemen.
Has he not seen the castle yet? Because those pikemen really actually could have helped to deny it a lot.
No, he definitely sees it. Sees it in all its glory. He might still deny it, actually. Oh, he attacked the castle itself.
I think he might have it if he can alt-click the Vils.
Yeah, it looks like he's denying it. 96.95% denied.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and a nice mangonel shot as well.
That is so huge for Sean, and what a big mistake for TY.
He needs to send. I just need to send a Vil forward and wall this thing up. It's so close.
He will probably eventually get it up, but he would have loved to have it at the start of Imperial.
Beautiful mangonel trades here. But now this is the issue. He's going to have to get another mangonel up here. And I think a Vil should come forward to finish this soon. 96.95%. So close.
Yep, but it's a huge delay. A lot of Vils died. He was fighting in a good position from the hill there for a while. He's still definitely behind Sean, but denying that castle is definitely a good momentary victory.
Yep, and that's why I wanted a Vil to come forward. Now we have Vils coming forward, and they will likely finish it. No, he turns back. Doesn't want to lose the Vils. This is starting to turn around. He's in Imperial Age and hasn't been able to do anything with it here. Doesn't even have Imperial Age upgrades. This castle just has turned the tide here.
Yeah, I think that he was in the middle of putting up a doubt castle when he hit Imp, and he just forgot to get all of his Imp upgrades as well. I mean, look at his resources. He could get literally any tech right now, and I guess his attention is just on the micro.
Yeah, he's going to grab Bracer already, so that's helpful, and we'll have the Ring Archer Armor and Chemistry coming in. But against Mangonels, it doesn't really make much of a difference. And he's eaten quite a few of these shots.
Yeah, I'm shocked that he's not going into Knights. He seems committed to pure Skirm, basically.
I mean, pure Skirm will deny and help keep this from getting out of control at the moment. So maybe just not wanting to spend all of his resources here, as he needs to get this upgrades in because Imp is on its way and Ethiopian Arbalest. You do not want to deal with that.
Yeah, I fall into the trap that TY is here often. You do well with a comp early on. You don't want to change it. But he's Lithuanians. The skirms are supposed to be supplemental.
Yeah, lots of Vils coming forward now. This position will be lost to defend here. And we'll have to retreat. masonry coming in as well. He can to farm. Yeah, they're both doing a great job with their farms. 37 here for Sean, and we have 38 for TY. This castle, though, it does secure a great position. We do have Trebuchet coming out immediately, and then Unique Tech coming after that. Actually, he was not on gold. He has gold back here. I don't know why he's taking this gold forward as desperately. Tower Shield's coming in, so it's going to be full trash play, it looks like.
Yep, and honestly, the Ethiopian player is making units that are fully countered by Skirm, so now that he has the castle up and he can Treb, Skirms and Trebs might be able to take this game.
Yeah, we're going to see Light Cav, Bracer, Ballistics is finally going to come in. Not even clicking ARB yet.
I actually love the Light Cav, given that he's facing full Skirm, that's going to do a lot better, and if he can just build his crossbows behind and bring the ARB later, he's going to, yeah, actually be in a pretty favorable position. I'm actually preferring Sean all of a sudden.
Yeah, I mean, he's held. He's going to have to get some houses up, but he's getting a lot of interestingly good upgrades at the moment. Light Cav, not a bad counter at all to the full Skirm army here, really. Cavalier now being teched, though. But we also have the plate mail armor coming in, ARB coming in. So we'll have to see the reaction here as these crossbows are going to walk under the TC, have to retreat. Yeah, Light Cav is an excellent addition, I will heal you. Especially against trash and the art of skirms here. Oh no, Patrol though. Sean is in trouble. He's going to lose a lot of Arbalest here. Light Cav out, but no upgrades.
That is just a disaster. Oh man, there goes like 20% of his ARBs.
Yeah, this is brutal here. That was a lot of damage, a lot of HP gone. And now there's two Trebs here. Cavalier was just teched into. He only has one relic. Hasn't made a big priority on that. I don't even know where his other... where is his monk? It's in the corner that's this... the east corner of the map, just chilling. And now I think this Tower Shield's army is going to do just fine. And yeah, Geo, that's true. No bloodlines. It's going to be pretty weak.
Yep, and Sean with 21 Light Cav and Q, but only 3 on the field, effectively has none to fight with right now. But if he sits back, he should have something that can crush these skirms.
Yeah, I think we should see another forward castle here soon from TY, or even a defensive castle just to secure his position on the map. But he is about to spam Cavalier that need upgrades, actually. These ARBs will actually destroy the Cavalier if they come forward now.
And as Geo suggests, Sean is getting the Cav armor. I feel like that will like double the durability of these guys versus the skirms.
For sure. And there's a lot of Light Cav here this time as well. The upgrade's not quite in, but yeah,
he's
Cav
taking the fight before the Cavs. Even one-shotting the Cavalier.
Yeah, not pretty.
The Light Cav are disintegrating.
Yeah, both of these players having a decent game, but I think TY is just doing so good here, getting these upgrades when he's getting them. Tower shields. I mean, look at the frickin' armor on these things. 3+4 Pierce armor. It's amazing.
Yeah, now that the Cavalier are here in number, I feel like TY has this locked.
Actually, it's 4+6. I apologize. So that's even crazier of a number. And trying to put a Desperation Castle down here, but there are 5 Trebuchets.
Yeah, if I were Sean, I would see the score right now, and if this were a ranked game, I would probably GG to score. In a tournament, however, I'm sure he'll keep playing it out, but I think it's just going to snowball out of control here.
Yeah, I think it already has. I mean, we have tons and tons of Cavalier being spammed across the map. They're lacking a lot of upgrades right now. Upgrades.
Yeah, and if there's... You know, there's 2 types of GG castles. There's the one that you build right in the middle of your opponent's base to assert dominance, and there's this kind that you build under enemy traps.
That won't even go up here, and if it does, it falls immediately. But yeah, I think this is over.
Geo, always late to GG himself, thinks that Ethiopians could hold this if they went into skirms, but burning all that stone, plus the build time, plus the army on a castle that dies in 1 second, yeah, you can't play after that.
Well, and that tech, he has to tech into it. He's not prepared for that. Even still, tower shields, an extreme bonus that makes it so hard to deal with. So, nonetheless, we will have TY taking the game here. Was a very, very good game, which makes what I have to say next all the more sad. Uh, we went into this one, guys, knowing what was going to be the outcome as far as who was out of the tournament. Sean was able to message with us this evening, reached out, told us he is unable to play the rest of his games, and they were only able to play the one. So he has essentially withdrawn himself from the tournament. But bravo to both players. It was a great, great game, and it will end up being a 1-0 at this point. Yeah, Weasel, it's sad. It's unfortunate, not the way we wanted this to go out. I thought this was going to be a great, great set between these two after this one, but TY will take this with a 1-0 and withdrawal, essentially. But hopefully next time. Hopefully next time.